What do you want here?
I'm looking for the local Sawbones. They said I've never seen the likes of him.
So, you came straight to me. Is that so? In any case, you have found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler, and physician. At your service, friend.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're...
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How come you're so...
Big? Wise? Courteous?
No, that's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
Well, I thought that was just... you know.
And as you see, it is not. So please, stop staring at me and tell me what you need from me.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake again.
You're a bloody physician, aren't you? I don't have time to sit around waiting. Just heal him.
As I said, only time can heal him. Do you have dung in your ears or what? Unless...
Unless what?
One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called cockerel potion. It will not heal the poor wretch, but it might wake him up for a bit. But it must be very strong. Not like what is sold by the quacks around here.
So what are you waiting for? Brew it up.
It is not a simple matter just to brew some potion and pour it down his throat. It could make him worse, and I cannot risk that.
I'll do it then. I have no other option.
You? Do not take offense, but you do not look like someone who has knowledge of alchemy.
There's a lot more at stake here than the life of one soldier. Commander Katz himself tasked me with this. I can't let him down.
And I cannot abuse, as I
calm down. I just want to talk.
Eh? What brings you here?
What do you want, then?
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on. Dopradele. Hey.
Cat sent me here for it. He wanted me to find you and bring it back.
Cats? That old wineskin ain't given up yet. We thought he'd see sense and leave us be when none of the fools he sent after us came back.
What happened to the people Cat sent after you?
What do you think? See, that's...
Why did you quit the army anyway?
Unlike battling, we were just...
What do you plan to...
We'll take everything. With a bit of luck, they'll forget...
There's no point dragging this out, is there?
And you'll leave us be.
Go wherever you like. I just need the parchment.
All right. It's up in the loft in the painted chest. You can take it. And there's a ladder in the chamber. And you never saw us. Right? Aye. Farewell.
Did I imagine it? You've no business here. What do you think you're doing?
Have we decided where we're... Don't fuck with us, you wretch! What? And you'll get another right away!
What do you want? Wanker! You want to try me? You! No, you don't. Ah! Ah! Take that! Ah!
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah!
Calm down. I just want to talk.
What do you want then?
I've heard...
What? Hold on. Dobra. Hey.
Cat.
Cat. With.
What happened?
What do you see? That's
Why'd...
on. We'll
Why'd you...
take with a bit,
There's no point dri...
and you'll leave.
Go.
All right. And you. Aye. Farewell.
That's just what he said you'd say. You don't like him because he shagged your woman when you were in the same gang. Everyone shagged her, but he robbed me out of my share and dropped me in for good measure. But he didn't tell you that, did he?
And here I was thinking you'd never come. Hey, where are you going? You're the one I've been waiting for. I dreamt about you, and I floated a wreath. Looks like it's the nunnery for me.
Are you sure it's me you're waiting for?
You and Noah.
Are you confusing me with someone else?
Oh, no.
Do we know each other?
No, we don't.
What do you mean?
I dreamt about you on St.
Well, all right.
What do you think?
A groom? I mean, I've never seen you before.
That is of no matter. See, Hannah's bobbed its way, and then that night...
What was that?
You're not from around these parts, are you? If your wreath reaches the other side, it means you will soon be married. But, and mine got... When I wed, my husband...
You say you dreamt about...
And more than once at that.
Does it now?
That it will come true.
Thanks for the explanation. I don't want to die.
But... my...
And if you are to marry...
I'm not saying he has to...
I'm not a city lad.
Scarlet, you're a villager. Well, I bid you safe travel. The man in my dream looked older. Not this well.
Quick! Go! Ka! Ka! Oh, well.
You know it is forbidden for me.
I need a place to sleep here overnight.
Sakura, you're right. You know what? Go down from here to the infirmary. To the right of it, there's a gate that leads to the shooting range. But don't go that far, because just beyond the gate on the left, you'll see an angled tent with a Prague banner by the entrance. That one's free, so you can make yourself at home there.
There's a couple of things I'd like to ask you.
That's good.
Shouldn't I get a weapon as a new soldier?
If you'd have come from Prague with us, you might, but you just joined up. You shouldn't have joined the army if you don't have anything to fight with.
Who should I ask about my pay?
You haven't even gone to... You'll get your pay in sedlets from the king himself.
Well, for a glorious army, we seem to spend a lot of time sitting on our arses. When are we gonna fight?
Soldiering is mostly sitting around on your arse. Listen to someone with a... But if you're bored...
Actually,
That's more like...
I heard you were recently in a battle at some fortress. Nebukov, was it?
You heard right. But you won't hear any tales of glorious adventure about it, I'm afraid. A band of footpads was holed up there, so we kicked them out on their arses. No wall can withstand a cannon like our finger of God, you know? It's not like how we used to conquer fortresses in my younger days.
Could I see the cannon?
You will when the time's right, don't worry. Once we've sorted out the mess here and reached Sedlitz, I'll show you. Christ knows, you might even get a chance to fire it soon.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I was lucky enough to catch them off their guard. They're dead.
You took them all on by yourself? You must have been damn fucking lucky. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Waffenrock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful, and much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body, but you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Nah, why not? Let's have a game.
That's the spirit. You're a man after my own heart.
Careful, friend. Winning money off the captain is never a good idea.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. No, I want to play too, you know? That's enough for me. These ones here. Aye, that'll do. Damn it! Like this. That'll do me. Roll. My God.
Shit! How could I have lost?
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. I'll pluck you like a chicken. And now for a drink. And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur that's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tudo spazeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Well, someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him.
You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Burblaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
My suggestions? That's your job, isn't it? You're the commander.
Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse.
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? Fucking drinking until Sigismund wants us all hung, drawn, and quartered. That's what
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow. And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to? Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do.
Crow?
Aye, but he snapped out.
You really didn't...
Are you deaf?
No, I believe you.
What do I care what you...
How did you find...
I remember we heard...
As far as I know, there were two of you on guard duty on the tower.
Him.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about them. I tried to tell him between you...
Fuck. Whatever.
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, and there was Chertan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something.
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah?
Him? He's the best in the whole camp. The things I've seen, I'd never have dreamt of some of the things.
So this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside. What could it be from? Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching. The guards must have seen something from here. If they weren't drinking, that is. If this is how they all guard this camp, we could torch the place to the ground and no one would notice. I reckon I should take another look around Chertan's tent. Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
The guards back there on the tower drink on duty. I found lots of wine there.
Pigs? Don't they? I'll punish them. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Why would Musa do something like that? You think he'd sit with us all evening like everything was fine, and then decide out of the blue to kill someone?
Can someone explain?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned, but he could not be more wrong about that.
How dare you foreign...
Calm down, sir.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed... Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
What nonsense is that?
Someone must have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
Oh, he was hiding under the table waiting for you to turn your back, was he?
Where did you get the wine from? I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. As Henry here said, Musa was with us all evening. I have no idea what happened here, but Chertan was stabbed first. Musa couldn't have done that.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here, I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and...
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk.
Well, sir...
I'm glad we... That's what I'd like. We have to find the real murderer.
What is this royal...
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, and if that's true...
Who is this?
A real big cheese, lad. You don't get that kind of...
You really don't have any...
How could I?
But Grozav...
And there's no... But...
Me?
Who else? I need help. You have to get rid of the guard.
All right. How much time do we have? To find a murderer, I mean.
I'm not sure. Grozov will most... Then he has to decide what to do. I'd say we have...
All right. I'll try to distract the guards somehow.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockheads. And Henry, be careful.
Right. I found out all I could.
That fast? You're yanking my pizzle. Go and find some more evidence. So... Careful.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do. That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
It was you. No one else could have stolen it. Halt!
Easy! I surrender!
You've been loitering around. Don't think you've been accused. You'll pay a...
How dare you accuse me? Do you have any idea?
What are you trying to put?
All right, I'll
No.
have a look then.
Right. All right. But I don't want to see it. Get out of my sight. We're done here, right? So clear off. Back off. What are you doing with that weapon? You'll pay for that.
No fear, I'll take that.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
What do you want at this time of night?
Huh.
That's what I'd like to know. You...
Well, if I was...
I'm sorry.
Henry?
Nah, to hell with Grozov.
I truly appreciate that. Tinja Sirei.
What?
It is a proverb from my country.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. What happened when you brought Chertan?
I already told you everything. Then I gave him some wine to drink. Soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived. So that
he poured it away? When it could have helped us?
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink. It smelt and looked the same. Perhaps it was a little...
All right, but what...
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another, if we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would.
And could I help you somehow? Can't be that hard, can it?
Certainly not. I'm sorry. The first thing to do, you must remember everything. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you can read.
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is locked. But I...
You have a whole book just about poisons?
I bought it on my way here. But please, do not mention it to anyone. It will...
Right. Who do you think killed Cher?
I have no... Who do you think? I have heard...
Well?
And I would bet... And because it... Someone should...
Well...
I am very grateful.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer? You'd be long...
Thank you for the offer. And even if I did...
Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in here.
But Katz himself sent me. I'm supposed to give a message to Musa.
And I was...
Damn this job. I have to track him down. No trace. No suspect. What can I do?
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And forgive me for what I'm doing to this... He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up. Ah, there's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Cherton. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Well, almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. These things can't tell me anything, unfortunately. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? It hurts just to think about it. Completely rigid, just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh, he shat himself. God, that's rank. That'll have to do. He had spasms, as red as a poppy. I mustn't forget anything.
You again? I told you to clear off. Once more.
All right, keep your hair on.
Move your ass.
Mind where you're going.
Why is there nobody here? Hey, are you around here somewhere? Could he be around here somewhere?
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
Maybe he's somewhere here. Greetings.
Now you're gonna die! And don't you dare show your face here again! Hey? I must be mad. Did I imagine?
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertan was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
Not really.
Think fast.
I'd say that Chertan was killed by poison from Pitahui birds. I read that it kills fast and makes people go all rigid, and Chertan was stiff as a board.
I remember the poison of the Pitahui bird. It does indeed kill fast. But there is one catch. The Pitahui bird lives on a faraway island, and just a few drops of its poison are worth more than a silver mine. It is not possible to find anything like that here. Was there not some other poison in the book? Easier to acquire, but with the same effects.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
There were a couple of other poisons, that's true.
That does not narrow...
But I'll figure it out somehow.
Now.
I better start. You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow...
Wait a moment.
Of course.
First, even so, you have done more in a few...
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is it what you think I'll suddenly say I'm a...
I was just Who are you?
I've no idea what...
Even if I tell you.
No.
If you say so.
I think I'll just...
Good luck.
Prepare to fight!
Good day to you, friend. Greetings to you too.
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like... roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ugh, stinks of vomit. There's nothing here. I reckon those two really are innocent.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going? He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he? Could we talk about...
Why?
Do you really want to leave everything to think about it?
What the fuck? Get out before I...
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. Beautiful, but empty. No poison. Weaving something like that must have been one hell of a job. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
You better watch out for me. Got it?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
I'm sorry.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, Why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow crept up on Chertan in the night and tried to kill him. And others would no doubt have ended the same, because Crow is an enemy mercenary.
What bilge? I've known the man for years, sir.
He made it all up. Where's the evidence?
I don't need any proof, I just know. Crow is the murderer.
You just know, do you? How convenient. But unlike you villagers, we lords like to have things de jure. So, the next time you have some foolish conjecture, keep it to yourself. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Katz, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me! To hell with you!
Nice strike!
Good. But he's still standing.
Well for you.
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure Katz will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Careful.
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've travelled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing thing.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the humans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.